الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين إن شاء الله. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, we'll go to the exercise number 6. And what is the page in your book? 146. Inshallah. Ta'amalil amsilata libab af'al. وعين فيها الماضي والمضارع والأمر واسم الفاعل واسم المفعول والمصدر واسم مكاني والزماني. Brothers and sisters, so we were doing exercise number 11. Are you with me? The beautiful verse from the Quran. Very meaningful, brother. قال تعالى إنما يأمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخشى إلا الله. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? This is Surah Tawbah, verse number 18, brother. There is a verb here. It is a 3-letter verb. Fi'l thulasi. Ya'muru. What is the Mahdi? Amara. Huh? What is the Madi? Amara. Amara, Bab, Nasara, Yamuru. What is the meaning of this, brothers and sisters? The meaning of this is to build, to raise, to erect, to set up, to construct. Okay. There is a second meaning, is to provide and furnish it. After you build it, you got to furnish it. You provide all the amenities. Also, it has the meaning of when you build masjid, you got to teach Quran there. Teach religion there. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? And we pray there. Okay? So let us take the first meaning. To build, to construct, to provide, furnish. Okay. Innama. Now, innama, I have been waiting for a long time to show you innama. Inshallah, we will learn innama also. But I'm not going to concentrate on it now. It's coming later on. Right here, we only say only. But only is a very simple translation of innama. It has got much more than only. It has got much more than only. Ya'muru. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi damma. What is masajida? Maf'ulun bihi. What is Allahi? Mudaf ilayhi. Masajida maf'ulun bihi wa huwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Where is the file? Where is the file? Look at it. Read the sentence. Man is your file. What is man? Ismu mawsula. What is man? Ismu mawsula. That is your file. Are you with me? Ismu mawsula. Mabniun ala sukun. Fi mahalli rafa'in. Fa'il. Are you with me? That is your file. Those will build Allah's masajid and furnish it. Who are those? Amana billahi. Amana billahi, brothers and sisters. So, is amana, what kind of verb is that? Form 4. This is what we are interested in tracing the verbs in any form from form 4. So, amana is fi'l ma'adi. Billahi. Jar majur. Okay. Wa yawm al-akhiri. Mawtufun ala Allah. Okay. Waw harfu atfin. Akama. Salata. Again form 4. And they believe in Allah. They are the one who will build and construct Allah's masajid, and they will furnish it, maintain it, look after it. Who are those people? They are the ones who believe in Allah and Yawm al-Akhirah. And they establish Salah. But even if they are close to masjid, they'll come and establish the Salah in masjid. If they are away from masjid, they'll establish the Salah anywhere they want. If they are in the desert, they will establish there. If they are in the forest, they will establish Salah in the forest. Wherever they are, they will establish their Salah. Wa'ata. This is powerful. Ata, zakat. Ata, form 4. That's why I have written these here. Atas, zakata. So zakata is your maf'ulun bihi, and salata is your maf'ulun bihi. Okay, and akama and ata, these are both form 4, fa'il mustatir. Okay, takdiruhu huwa, and it goes to man. Wa lam yaksha. No, lam yaksha, but lam is harfu nafyin wa jazmin wa qalbin. Lam yaksha, and he does not fear anybody except Allah. These are the people They will only look after the masjid, construct them, maintain them, provide everything that's needed for the comfort of the musallins, inshallah. Where is the file? Man is the file. And then, amana billahi. Okay, so what will be amana billahi? Silatul mawsul. MashaAllah. What will be amana billahi? Silatul mawsul. And then wow came, and another sentence starts. So that is also mawtufun ala silatul mawsul. What did I say? Mawtufun ala silatul mawsul. And again wow came, mawtufun ala silatul mawsul. And again wow came, lam yaksha. That sentence is mawtufun ala silatul mawsul. You got the idea? Inshallah. Very good. Now there is a beautiful dua, brothers and sisters. We say it every day. Ya Rabbana. Ya is not there. I just deliberately said it. We say Rabbana. Rabba. We made it mansoob because Ya is there. It's mazoof. Rabbana. Okay? Na is mudaf ilayhi. Okay? Atina. No, what is this Atina? It's Ammar. What is it? Ammar. Okay? Yu'ti. Brother Hassan, what shall we do, brother? How many chops? 2 chops. Both sides. And then we bring our Hamza. Now we brought our Hamza because there is a fatah there. This Hamza will change to its original position, and that will be like this. Are you with me? And then this will change into Ah. So this is your Amr. Fi'lu Amrin mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. MashaAllah. Okay. So where is the file? Mustatir. Takdirhu anta. Who's the anta? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother, I said anta. Anta has to be in front of you. Anta has to be in front of you. So Allah is listening to us. He sees us. We don't see Him, but He sees us. He's in front of us. Okay? Atina. Na, what is na? Mafulun bihi number 1. Ata, yuti will have 2 mafulun bihis. So, na is mafulun bihi 1. How will I describe it? Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Now when I say, I'm sure you are comfortable with it. Fid dunya jar majrur. Okay? Hasanatan. Mafulun bihi number 2. Wafil akhirati, brothers and sisters, hasanatan. Okay? So this is mawtufun ala, hasanatan, the other one. Okay? Wakina, and this is waw, harfu atf. What is ki? Fi'l amr. Waka, yaki. Are you comfortable? Shall I again demonstrate for you? Waka. But I don't mind demonstrating, but it should cost you something. Either it should cost you samosas or it should cost you biryani. Waka yaki. Are you with me? Brother Hassan, how many chops? 2 chops. Now, do I need Hamza of Amr? I don't need. So, what is my Fi'l Amr? Can you imagine, brother? Only one word is Amr. This is the beauty of Arabic, brothers. And where is the file? I want you to think over it. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu? Anta. But the anta is only one who's in front of us. You got to think about this. Anta means one who is in front of you. So we got to feel that way in our heart, that Allah is always with us. Always, always with us. Okay? So, ki is amar, fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala hadfi harfi illa. And again, this also will have two mafulun bihi. So what is the first mafulun bihi? Na. Okay, very good. And then where is the second? Azaba. Only azaba. Sister Manas, wahuwa mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. You got it there. Huh? Now, let us do the last one. Okay. So, in this ayah, the verb which was of our interest was ati, fi'lu amrin. Fi'lu amrin from form 4. Okay. Now, number 13, ana min al-yabani, mubtada, jar majrur khabar. Ana mubtada, walakinnani. So what is ya mutakallim doing there with lakinnani? Ismu lakinna. Where is khabar lakinna? The jumla comes after that, jumla failure. Okay? Ukimu, what is ukimu? No. Mudariya. Akama, yukimu, 5 in your pocket. Yukimu, tukimu, ukimu, nukimu. Okay? What is the meaning of ukimu? I stay or live. Okay? Al-ana fil Almania. I live now in Almania. I am from Japan. But right now, I stay in or live in Germany. Germany. Okay? So that was our verb. Ukimu is fi'al mudariya. Very good. Marfu. Nas'alu Allah. Nas'alullah. Nas'alu, what is the meaning of sa'ala? Yas'alu, to ask a question. But when you use it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it means dua. But it means dua. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nas'alullah. We pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ay yaj'ala, that He makes al-jannata mukamana. Mukamana. Ja'ala yaj'alu, we are going to learn very soon, it also has two maf'ulun bihis. All these things are coming. Very interesting things are coming. And brothers and sisters, I have told you many times, I will repeat so that you do understand that Book 3 has got so many new rules, easy rules. They are very easy and interesting rules, but there are too many. So what will happen? We tend to forget. So what shall we do? We got to revise it. As often as possible. Even if when you finish the course, you will always revise Book 3. And revise key of Book 3, because it will be a quick reference. And then you will always be up to date in your knowledge of the Arabic, and it will make the understanding of Quran, inshallah, very, very easy and interesting. So you got to revise all the time. Fine, brothers and sisters. Jannata, maf'ulun bihi number 1. And mukamana, mukama, maf'ulun bihi number 2. Mudaf. What is mukama, Sister Hafza? It is ism maf'ul. It is ism maf'ul. What is ism fa'il? Mukimu. Mukimu is your ism fa'il, and ism maf'ul is mukama. Are you with me? Now, mukama is ism maf'ul. Correct. But here it is ismu makan. What is it? It's a place. Are you with me? You will call this ismu makan. It is built on the wazan of ism maf'ul. Got the idea? Alhamdulillah. So we finished this exercise, brothers and sisters. Now I've written another beautiful verse because some of you have always asked me that you want to know more Quran. Sister Abi, this is a very beautiful verse. I was so touched by this, brothers and sisters. When Allah sends His rahmat, it is not necessary in the terms of dollars. Are you with me, brother? It is in the terms of our understanding, the insight. Because if Allah gives us insight, we will always find peace and sakina in our heart. Even with little bit of money, we will be happy. Remember, we can reflect. Allah lets us go to sleep with belly full. It never lets us go to sleep hungry. Most of us, except in the third world countries. And those circumstances are man-made circumstances. Allah did not do it like that. People have created those circumstances because the rich is very rich and the poor is very poor. May Allah, inshallah, have mercy on those, and those who are rich can share with others. Okay. Now, here we are, brothers and sisters. Yuti. What is yuti? It is not majhul. Yuti. Ata yuti. Mudariya. See here. Ata yuti. So it is yuti. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidammatil mukaddara. Where is the file? Where is the file? No, you are tempted to say man because there was man in the other. But brother, every time you see man is not file. Here, again we have to remember. Sister Maimuna, we got to remember that ata yuti will have two mafulun bihi. So keep that in mind. Okay? Same is ata yuti. Remember. Okay? The meaning of ata yuti, let me write down. Here, same meaning. Meaning is same. In this case, the file is mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, then I need two mafulun bihi. Where is the first mafulun bihi? Hikmata. Allah gives, blesses, hikmata. Where is the number two mafulun bihi? Man. He blesses hikmah to whom He wishes. Are you with me? To whom He wishes. So this is your mafulun bihi number one, mafulun bihi number two. Maybe I should write it down on top. Mafulun bihi number one, and this is mafulun bihi number two. What is yasha'u? Fi'l mudari'a. Marfun bi damma. Sha'a yasha'u. Sha'a yasha'u. Okay? Asha ya'ishu. Sha'a yasha'u. Where is the file of yasha'u? Mustatir. Taqdiru huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what is this jumla doing here? Yasha'u silatul mawsul. Brother? Because man is ismu mawsula. So this is your silatul mawsul. Okay. Now starts. What does the start now, brother? I think it is, maybe it is wa, not fa. Please pardon me if I sometimes make some spelling mistake. But man, okay. Waman. Okay, what is man now, brothers and sisters? Waman. Ismu shart. Jazimun. Tajzimu. Fi'alaini. Now watch for those two fi'als. Okay. Man Yuta. Now what is yuta? Majhul. Huh? Brother? Ata yuti. Utiya yuta. Utiya yuta. Make yuta majzoom. So what will be the pronunciation? Yuta. Majzoom. From my yuta. Okay. Where is the naif file of yuta? Mustatir. Takdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala man. Now, Ata Yuti had two mafulun bihi. One mafulun bihi became naib file. Where is the second mafulun bihi? Because it will stay as a mafulun bihi. Hikmata. What is the translation of this? Man yuta hikmata. Who was given? And whosoever is given. Because man will make the translation in the present tense. And whosoever is given. What is given? Hikmah. Are you with me? And whosoever is given hikmah, brothers and sisters, fuck him. And we know why fuck him. Fa is al-fa'u, waqiyatun. Waqiyatun means occurring. Fi jawab shart. Now the jawab shart will commence. Fine. And what is qad? Harfu tahqiq. Harfu tahqiq. And it will always be followed by Madi. It will be followed by Madi. Waqad utiya. What is utiya? Majhul. But Madi. Madi majhul. Madi majhul. Where is the naib file of utiya? Brother, instead of naib file, if I slip and say file, and if you don't catch me, then I will assume you are all sleeping. So you got to catch me if I err. If I slip, you must catch me. So utiya is fi'lun madin majhul. Lil majhul. Okay? And where is the naib file? Mustatir. Takdiru huwa. Then again goes to the man. Okay, utiya. Then khairan mafulun bihi. Kasiran. No, not here. Here it will be not. Khairan kasiran. Whosoever is given hikmah, tahqiq, certainly he has been given kasir khair, brother. Great, too much abundance of goodness. He has been given kasir. What is that? Khairan kasiran. He has been given utiya khairan kasiran. Abundance of goodness. Are you with me? Got the idea? And then what will you say? Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli jazmin jawabu shart. Got the idea? Now comes waw. Now this is not waw atf. It's another waw, because in Arabic, when you start a new sentence, you start with waw. Okay? So this is not waw atf. Okay? New sentence starting. Ma, this is what is ma? Harfu nafi. This is harfu nafi. What is this? Yadhakkaru. Ma yadhakkaru. Okay? Now this is something, it will definitely confuse you unless somebody shows you. That is why, for learning Arabic, we need a teacher who can show us those small things. The teacher will save your time and it will boost your understanding. So, brothers and sisters, the verb is zakkara. What is the verb? That is the form 2. Make it into form 5. Tazakkara. What is it? Tazakkara. Okay, let's do it, brother? If you wish, you can copy this, because this will help you a lot. Tazakkara. And nobody remembers this, or nobody bears in mind. Nobody bears in mind. Tazakkara is to bear in mind or to remember, or to realize. Okay. Tazakkara. What will be the mudariya? Ya ta zak yata zakkaru. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Are you with me? Yes. Now what happens here, in this particular verb, okay, it changes like this, brother. Yeah. What happened? Ta change into another za. Are you with me? Now we have 2 fathas. We can't have 2 fathas. So what happens? This fatha changes into sukoon. Okay, brothers and sisters? You cannot pronounce this with ease. So remember mudaf, whenever there were 2 letters coming together, we had to give one letter a sukoon so that we can make an idgham. Okay? Here we are, brothers and sisters. Now you change this. What happens now? Yazakkar. Are you with me? What happened now? I'm writing here finally, brother. It changed into Yazakkaru. Are you with me? So what is Yazakkaru? It is nothing but what is it? Yatazakkaru. Yazakkaru. But Yatazakkaru change into Yazakkaru. So, but this is Quran. We got to remember the rules and remember how things undergo small changes. Meaning is same. None bears in mind. The hikmah of this ayah, nobody bears in mind except ulul albab. Ulul albab. Remember ulu. Are you with me? This is most important, brothers and sisters. Remember ulu. And what will be the this is marfu. What is it? Marfu. What will be the mansub and majroor form of ulu? Uli. Ulil amr. Ulil amr. Remember? There is a verse in the Quran. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu atiullah wa atiur rasul wa ulil amr. What is ulil? It's a jama. It's not a singular. Now, this is something to be understood. Ulu means zawu. What does it mean? Ulu means zawu. Do you know zawu? What is this? Zu, za, and then zi. This is singular. Marfu, mansub, majrur. Now we make it zavu. Are you with me? Are you with me? Zabu. Huh? Okay. And then what will be the... this is plural. Huh? And what will be the mansub and majroor? Huh? It will be zavi. Are you with me? Now, brothers and sisters, what is zavu? Its equivalent word, having same meaning is ulu. What is it? Ulu. Are you with me? Ulu. Okay. Zavu has a singular. Zavu has a singular. And what is that singular? Zu. Huh? Zavu is a plural. It has a singular. What is that singular? Zu. Now, ulu is a plural. What is the singular? There is no singular. Ulu only comes in plural. There is no singular. Are you with me? We must remember that. Ulu, uli. How will you make this mansub, brother? Okay. I write down. I don't have much space. Uli. Are you with me? Uli. And again uli here. That is why you say Atiullah wa Atiu Rasul wa Ulil Amra. Ulil Amra. That is the word, it is coming. And it is plural. It has no singular. This has to be remembered. Huh? So, what is the equivalent of ulu? Zavu. Huh? Okay. Zavu has a singular, zu. But ulu does not have a singular. Huh? You got to remember this, inshallah. So, what is the meaning of this, brother? وَمَا يَذَّكَّرُ. And none bears this in mind except the one who has got insight. Who has got insight. Except the one who are endowed with insight. Who are gifted with insight. Who are blessed with insight by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Are you with me, brothers and sisters?
What is the singular of albab?
Ulil albab. Ulul albab or ulil albab. Okay. Any case, albab will be mudaf ilayh. Whether ulu is marfu or mansub or majrur. Ulul albabi or ulil albabi. Okay. So, the point I wanted to describe is that it has come here ulu. So remember, it has no singular. And ulu is same thing as zavu. Are you with me? Inshallah. You will remember this, brothers and sisters. Ulu means possessor. Possessor of insight. Possessors of insight. Allah has gifted them with insight. How do you find this verse, brothers and sisters? Isn't it beautiful? Yuti hikmah. Allah gives wisdom to whom He wishes. And the one who is given hikmah, truly he has been given khair kasir, abundance of goodness. And none can understand it or realize it or feel it or bear it in mind except those whom Allah has given hikmah. Who has been given insight. Insight. Alhamdulillah. So inshallah you'll remember this. But again, brother, this is Quran and see shartiya, jumla shartiya. But in a very beautiful way. And the thing that I like this very much, this this ayah, because it gives us the various form of ata yuti. Gives us extra practice to remember ata yuti. Now, during this weekend, you will make an effort to conjugate ata and yuti, and you will also conjugate utiya and yuta. Just for the fun of it, brother. Ata, let's conjugate. Look at this and keep this in your mind and use your mind to conjugate. Ata, here, ata, ata, this one, ata, ataya, atau, atat, atata, and then ataina. Then it's easy. Okay, yuti, yuti, yuti. There's a hamza there. Yuti, yutiyani, yutuna. Tuti, tutiyani, yutina. Inshallah, you'll be able to do it. Okay, now try try ourselves with majhul. So this is utiya. Ready? You got to remember. I always tell you, don't forget to forget. And that is nasiya. To forget. Utiya, utiya, utu, utu, remember? And then utiyat, utiyata, utina. Fine. And then yuta, yutayani, yutawna, yutawna. Tuta, tutayani, yutayna. But then if you use your mind, you will never make a mistake. And it is fun. It is fun. Now, you should write it, inshallah. Make an effort to write it. These two verbs, ata and ata, madi, mudarya, madi majhul, mudarya majhul. Make an effort, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. The next one. What is the next exercise? Number 7. Istakhrij min ad-darsi afal, bab afala, wa mushtaqatiya. Derivatives. Everything that is associated with bab afala. Everything that is associated with bab afala. You will take out from the dars. And you know what? We've already done it. When we were studying the dars, we did try to underline it, highlight it. Now comes another beautiful exercise, brothers and sisters. Yansibu ata mafulaini. The verb ata will give nasab to two mafulaini. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ataitu hamidan kitaban. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ataitu hamidan kitaban. Where is the verb? Atai. Atai only. With sukun. Mabniun ala sukun. Fi'lun madin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Tu. That is your file. And hamidan mafulun bihi number 1. And kitaban mafulun bihi number 2. Inshallah. Look at this sentence. Man ataka al-kitaba. Man ataka al-kitaba. Where are the two mafulun bihis? Ka and kitab. Atanihi al-mudiru. Al-mudiru is your file. So where is the fi'al? Ata. Okay. And then nunu vikaya. Ya mutakallam, number 1 mafulun bihi, and another mafulun bihi is he. We did this yesterday, so we will pass this on quickly, inshallah. Ta'amal al-misal. Thum ajib an al-as'ilati al-atiyati ala ghirariha. Answer the question according to the pattern or example. وَأَيِّن and specify mafulaini, the two mafulun bihi. You got to answer. And you will use the noun in the bracket as a file. What will you use it as? File. Okay? Man ataqal kitaba. What is your answer? Atanihi abi. So what is abi? File. Where is the file? Abu. Wa huwa mudaf and ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. So you know where two mafulun bihis are. Now this is the pattern. We got to do it like this. According to this pattern. Man atakas sa'ata. Translation. Who gave you the watch? No, here is the file at the end. Atani ha. Atani ha. Because sa'ata will change into ha. Atani ha. Khali. And the file is khalu. Brother, shall I write it down? Or you will be able to do it? Inshallah, you will be able to do it. If you have any difficulty, you can always refer to the Halwa Tamarim. Man ataka hazal kalama. Where are two mafulun bihi? Ka and haza. And what is al kalama? Badal. Okay, this is something tricky. Who is the file? Ummi. How will you answer, brother? This is your. And who is the file? Ummi. Muannas. So let's try to conjugate. Ata, ataya, and then atau, atau. Remember? Atau. And now muannas. Atat. 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 Where is the verb? Ata. And what is this? Tautanisi. And then what will I say? Nunu vikaya. And then mafulun bihi number 1. What will be the mafulun bihi number 2? It's kalam. He. Now let us bring the file. Are you with me? How many words are there? 2. So where is our file? Ummu. Wa huwa mudaf, ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? So this is Sumayya. Atat. And then ni, he, two mafulun bihi. And then the file came. Okay, next one, brothers and sisters. Watch this. Man atakum. Man atakumul kutuba. Translation. Who gave you the books? You all. Now, brothers and sisters, that is why I'm asking you to conjugate ata. Madi mudari. Majhul, malum, both. What will you say now? Ata. Atana. Atana. And then kutub will become ha. What will it become? Ha. And then al-mudir will be our file. Maybe I should write down quickly. Ata. And then na and ha. Where is the verb? This is your mafulun bihi number 1. And this is your number 2. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? These are both mafulun bihis. Okay, brothers and sisters? Next question. Man ata kit daftara. Translation. You are asking a sister. Who gave you the notebook? So, anta is going to be far. How will you say? Ataita, mashallah. May Allah bless you, Sister Hafsa. Sister Hafsa is whispering answers to me. And most of her time her answers are correct. And she whispers so that only I can hear it. You don't hear. Ataita. What is it? Ataita. Anta became ta. Ataita. Ataita nihi. Let me write it down. This is your verb. Atai, and then this is your file. And then nunu vikaya. And then mafulun bihi number 1. And then mafulun bihi number 2. Got the idea? One word. It is one word. Okay, brothers and sisters. Fi'al, file, what is this? Nunu vikayati, and this is mafulun bihi number 1. And what is this? Mafulun bihi number 2. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Sister Rahima? Nusrat? Does it make sense? Sister Maimuna? Sister Maria? Aisha? Everybody? Nasreen? Madina? Sister Gulshan, inshallah? You got it? Sister Naima? Fatima? Inshallah. Brother, if you have difficulty, then other sisters will inshallah help you. You can ask me also later on in the break or after the class. Otherwise, you have friends in the class, ask them inshallah. Sister Sumaya, you got it? Sister Manas, inshallah. Brothers, I'm only asking sisters. I'm not forgetting you. Brother Muhammad, did you get it? Inshallah. Brother Hassan? Brother Samad? Brother Hyder Ali? Inshallah. Brother Farooq? Ta is your file, brother. Ta is your file. Okay, let's conjugate this quickly. Jaldi. Ata, ataya, atau, atat, atata, Ataina, ataita, ataituma, ataitum, ataiti, ataituma, ataitunna, ataitu, ataina. Got, Brother Farooq? These are all files. What are they? Remember? In book 1 we used to say, what are the files? Tatumatum, titumatunna, tuna. If you remember that, life will become easy, inshallah. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Next one. Where is the file? Zamili. So, now here there are two things. Man ata kal kitaba wal daftara. So there are two things. So what will you say now? Atani hima. What will you say? Atani hima. And where is the file? Zamili. I will write down again, brother. Ata ni hima zamili. Now, brother, tell me, where is the verb? That is your verb. And what is this? Nunu vikaya. And what is this? Maf'ulun bihi number 1. And what is this? Maf'ulun bihi number 2. And where is your file? Zamilu. Zamilu. Okay. So how will you describe this zamili? You will have to write down zamili. How will you describe? Fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi al-dammatul muqaddara, ma qabla al-ya'i. Ma qabla al-ya'i. Before the ya, there is a dhamma muqaddara. And that is your dhamma there. Because ya mutakallam prevented it from becoming visible. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. Alhamdulillah. So this exercise is clear, brothers and sisters. The next exercise is law. What is the meaning of walau? Even if. And we did read it in the key yesterday in detail. So I'm not going to do too much explanation because we did go through it yesterday. Wallahu mutimmu nurihi. Allah is the completer of His nur. Okay? Walau, what is the meaning of walau? Even if. Disbelievers dislike it. Remember, after walau, the fi'l will be madi. And the translation will be in the present tense. Inshallah, you'll remember this, brother. La tashtari, what is la tashtari meaning? Don't buy. This is la nahiya. La tashtari hadi sayara. Hazi is your mafulun bi. What is sayara? Badal. Very. Wallahu ajabaka lawnuha wa shakluha fa innaha kadimun. So, ajaba has come. Where is the file of ajaba? Lawnu. See, I told you ajaba is like, fata, yafutu. The pronouns will be the mafulun bihis. And the file will be something else. So here is ajaba ka. What is ka? Mafulun bi. And lawnu ha. Translation of this will be the color of it pleases you. Even if the color of it pleases you. Or shakluha, or its appearance. So shaklu will be mawtufun ala lawnuha. Why? Fa innaha, because it is old. Okay. Uhdir al-imtihana, be present in the examination. Walau kunta maridan. See, lau kunta maridan. Kunta maridan, you are sick. But translation will be, even if you are sick. Very good, brother. Ishtari hadha. What is it, brother? Buy this. Amar. Hadha mafulun bihi. What is the mu'jama? Badal. Inshallah. Law kana galiyan. And even if it is expensive, it is expensive. Kana galiyan was expensive. But the meaning is, because of walau, the meaning is present tense. All these things we must remember. Okay. Lan askuna. I will not live. Lan askuna. Askuna is mansub. Why? Because of lan. Hadal baita. I will not live in this house. Walau. Okay, look at this, brother. Ataita nihi. Where is the fi'l? Atai. Atai. Where is the fa'il? Ta. And what is noon? Nunu vikhaya. What is ya mutakallam? Mafulun bihi number 1. And what is he? Mafulun bihi. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Even if you give it to me, majjanan, free. Okay? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah? You got it? Very good. Okay, brothers and sisters. The next one is number 10. Lahaza. Mustahilun. Lahaza. Mustahilun. Now this la in the beginning of a sentence comes. Haza is your mubtada and mustahilun is your khabar. Okay? So what is this la? Lamu ibtada. Okay? Tufidu tawqidi madmunil jumlati. Everything that contains in the sentence is emphasized by this lamu ibtada. And when do you emphasize? When there is something important. Wafi tanzili. Now all these are the examples of lamu ibtada. Wala ajrul akhirati akbar. And indeed, truly, certainly, the reward of the akhirah is the greatest. Okay? Wala dhikrullahi akbar. And then the remembrance of Allah is the greatest thing, brother. Wal azabul akhirati akbaru. And the punishment of the hereafter is also very great, brother. Wala ammatun mu'minatun khairun min mushrikatin. Walau ajabatkum. Believing slave girl is better than the unbelieving woman. Even if you like her. Even if you like her, you are attracted to her. Okay, inshallah. The same way now for the believing male slave. Wala abdun mu'minun khairun min mushrikin. Walau ajabakum. Look at ajaba. In the first ajaba, you got a ta'utanisi. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu hiya. Goes to the mushrikatin. And in the next ajaba, where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. And it goes to mushrik. Very good. وفي الحديث, brother, this is a hadith. La, that is lamu ibtida. Ghadwatun. What is ghadwatun? Going out in the morning. Going out in the early morning in the cause of Allah. Fi sabilillah. Okay? Ghadawatun is going out in the early morning, fi sabilillah, or rawhatun. What is the meaning of rawhatun? Returning. Rawhatun is returning. Going out in the morning, fi sabilillah, and returning. Khairun min dunya wa ma fiha. Going out, fi sabilillah, to do service to Allah and to the community is better than the whole dunya and whatever is in the dunya. Okay, inshallah. Now, asbaha, we did it, brothers and sisters. Asbaha min akhwati kana. Remember? We read it in detail yesterday. So you must have that thing fresh in your mind. Asbaha is akhwatu kana, so asbaha will have ism and khabar. And you see, asbaha, you can conjugate, madi mudariya. What will be the mudariya of asbaha? Yusbihu. And you can conjugate, brothers and sisters. Asbaha hamidun maridan. Now, asbaha means to enter morning. Okay, but it has the other meaning also, to become. Asbaha hamidun maridan. Here you can say, Hamid entered the morning and he became sick. Okay, Ai adrakahu as-subhu. The morning caught him. Wahuwa maridun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, what will be asbaha? Fi'lun madin naqisun. What will be hamidun? Ismu asbaha. And maridan, khabar asbaha. Why is maridan mansub? Khabar khana is always mansub. Okay. Wafit tanzili. This is a very beautiful sentence, brother. Wasbaha fuadu ummi Musa. What is fuad? Qalb. What is fuad? Qalb. Heart. Farigan. What is the meaning of farigan? Empty. When she put the baby Musa alayhi salam into the river and she came home, and then what happened? Her heart became empty. So asbaha, it became fuadu ummi Musa. Where is the ism of asbaha? Fuad. Huwa mudaf, ummi mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, and Musa mudaf ilayhi. What is farigan? Khabar asbaha. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? وَقَدْ تَأْتِي بِمَعْنَا. Now here qad has come followed by fi'l mudari. So what will be the meaning of qad here? Not tahqiq. When qad comes with fi'l madi, then it is harfu tahqiq. When qad comes with fi'l mudari, then the meaning is maybe. What is it? Maybe. It's possible. Okay? Qad ta'ati, and it may come bimana sara. Brother and sister, sara yasiru. What is sara? Very important to know. What is sara? Min akhwatu kana. What is it? Sara is akhwatu kana. So there will be a ismu sara and khabar sara. What is the meaning of sara? To become. What is the meaning of sara? To become. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. So, kama fi qawli ta'ala. According to the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wa allafa. What is the meaning of allafa here? To unite. Here the meaning is not to author, but to unite. وَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِهِمْ. And he united kum. وَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِكُمْ. He united your heart. He united your heart. فَأَصْبَحَتُمْ. Now, brother, أَصْبَحَتُمْ. What is tum? Ismu asbaha. What will be the translation of asbahatum? You became. You all became. What did you all become? Ikhwanan. That is your khabar asbaha. Bi ni'matihi. With his blessings. With his mercy. Are you with me? With his blessings, you became brothers. He united your hearts. And with his blessings, you became brothers. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Adkhil. Enter asbaha ala jumla al-atiyati. Brother, this is all halwa puri. Just put asbaha in the beginning. What will you say? Asbahal bardu shadidan. Asbahal bardu shadidan. Translation? The weather became cold. Very good. Now, ana maridun. How will you say? Asbahtu maridan. What will you say? Asbahtu maridan. Where is the ismu asbah? Tu. Inshallah. Hum, this is tricky. Hum asdika'u. They are friends. How will you say they became friends? Asbahu. How will you write down? How will you write down? Asbahu. Where is the ism asbaha? Alwa. Masha. And what will you say to asbahu asdika? Mansub. Asdika. Very good, brothers and sisters. Awshaka. What is the meaning of awshaka? About to. Close to. On the verge of it. At the point of it. Karuba. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Close to. Okay. وَهِيَ مِنْ أَخْوَاتِ كَانَ وَيَجِبُ أَنْ يَكُونَ خَبْرُهَا مُكَوِّنًا مِنْ أَنْ وَالْفِعْلِ. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So your khabar of awshaka will be, what will it be? Masdar mu'awwal. It will be Al-mastaru al-muawwalu. Fine, brothers and sisters. Aw shakat darsu an yantahiya. How will you translate? The dars is about to finish, It has nearly ended, Fine. وَيَسْتَعْمِلُ مِنْهَا مُدَارِيَةً. So awshaka is Mahdi. So Mudariya will be Yushiku Tullabu and Yarji'u ila biladihim. The students are about to return to their countries. The students are about to return to their countries. Number 13, brothers and sisters. Yuriduha li amrin ma. What is that ma, brothers and sisters? An nakiratul ta'ammatul mubhamatul. Mubhama is vague. It is completely indefinite and vague. Brothers and sisters. And it will watati natan. It will come as a nat lima qablaha. Okay? But remember one thing. If the ma is indefinite, then the manut has to be indefinite. It cannot be definite. So watch for these things. Okay, brother and sister? Safartu ila Riyadh. I traveled to Riyadh. Li sababin ma. Sababin. What will be the translation? For some reason. Unspecified reason. Atini kitaban ma. What is ati? Amar. Fi'lu amar. And what is noon? Nunu vikaya. And ya mutakallim. Give me. Kitaban. This is maf'ulun bihi number 2. But it is indefinite. Are you with me? And then what is ma? Not for kitaban. How will you translate? Give me some book. Inshallah. Ra'aytuhu, I saw him. Fi makanin ma. What is the meaning of it? In some place, Look, we always say these things in English, I saw him somewhere, some place. I read somewhere, okay. Qara'tu hadha al-khabar. I read this news. We forget where we read it. So qara'tu hadha al-khabar. Where did you read it? Fi sahifatin ma, in some newspaper. Fine. Next one, we also did this yesterday in the reading of the key, brothers and sisters. Muhammad Dubnu Williama. You don't see Hamza in Ibnu. Why? Now this is the rule. This is the spelling rule, brothers and sisters, that if there are two nouns, and the second noun is the name of the father, okay, then the Hamza of Ibnu is dropped in writing. Are you with me? It is dropped in writing. The condition is that both the names should be in one line. If they are not in same line, then alif has to be written. And with the name of the father, there should be no title. If there is a title, then alif has to be written. So remember these things, okay? Tuhzafu Hamza. Hamza is dropped. What is tuhzafu? Majhul, fi'al mudari'a majhul. Hamzatu ibnu iza ja'a sifatan. Now this is another thing, okay? You have to remember, li alamin. Mudafan ila ismi abihi. Okay, brother? This is also something very interesting. In the key, we did not read it. Dr. Sahib did not explain it in the key. But here Dr. Sahib is explaining it. Muhammad Dubnu Williama. Is this a complete sentence? No. We are talking about Muhammad, and who is Muhammad? Son of William. So Ibnu here is the adjective. Are you with me? Is your adjective. It is Nath. Where is the Man'ut? Muhammad. And Ibnu Wilyama, Ibnu is your adjective, Nath, Bahuwa Mudaf, and William is Mudaf ilayhi. Next time when you see this kind of a phrase, try to think, Ibnu something, what is it? Is it coming as a khabar or is it coming as a naat? Think about it, inshallah. Here it is naat. Okay. And it will be mudaf ilayhi to the name of the father. This is to be understood. Okay. Nahwa. Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Abdul Muttalib. So brothers and sisters, who is Muhammad? We are describing Muhammad now. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He is the son of Abdullah and son of Muttalib. Okay. So what is Ibn doing here? It is a naat for Muhammad. Huwa mudaf ilayhi. Okay. And then Ibni, who's Ibni here? Naat for Abdullah. What is it? It is not for Abdullah. Yashtaritu. What is the meaning of yashtaritu? It stipulates. It makes a condition. Okay? It makes a condition. What is that condition? An takuna al-kalimatu sulathu fi satrin wahid. In one line. وَإِذَا جَاءَ بَعْدُهَا فِي سَطْرٍ آخَرٍ. Okay, brother and sister? If it comes not in one line, something is on one line and the other thing is in the next line, Kutibat kalimatu ibnu bil hamza. Then you will write down ibnu with hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Nahu. Al-Hasanu, look at it. It's on one line. And then you have to say ibnu aliyin. Fine. Wala tuhzafu fi mislin. And in this misal also it is not dropped. Hamidu ibnu Shaykhi Ibrahima. Okay, brother? See, Shaykh is the title of Ibrahim. So title cannot come. So then you will have to bring Hamza of Ibnu. Inshallah it is clear? Inshallah you will revise it and you will bear this in mind. There are no exercises. If there are no exercises, then Dr. Abdurrahim wants us to bear this in our mind. We must remember the rule, inshallah. Hati Jama. Brothers and sisters, Mus'haf, I told you Mus'haf, Quran, bound it in jild. Okay, brothers and sisters, that is your Mus'haf. And what will be the plural? Masahif. Masahif, mafa'ilu. Mafa'ilu, masahifu. Fine. Fina'un is the courtyard or the yard. In front of the house, in front of the school, in front of the masjid. What is the jama of fina'in? Afni yatun. Will you write it down, please, brothers and sisters? Afni yatun. Nashatun, activity. What is the meaning of nashatun? Activity. What will be the jama of nashatun? On the same wazan. On the same wazan, Sister Mayanas. Anshitatun. What will you say? Anshitatun. Anshitatun. Okay. Janib. By the side. Jawanib. Janib. Jawanib. Janib. Jawanib. What is the wazan of Jawanib? Mafa'il. Remember these two patterns. Mafa'ilu and mafa'ilu. Are you with me? Mafa'ilu and mafa'ilu. There are many nouns on this pattern. And this is a very important pattern to bear in mind. Okay, brothers and sisters? Hati, Madi. Yaba. What is the Madi of Yaba? Abba. What is it, brothers and sisters? What is the Madi of Ya Aba? Aba. What is the meaning of Aba? To refuse. Huh? To refuse. To decline. Aba. Aba means to refuse. Now, here is a nice exercise, brothers and sisters. Adkhil kulla kalimatin mimma yati bi jumlatin mufidatin. You have to enter these words in a useful sentences. In other words, make nice sentences, meaningful sentences with the following verbs. Now you can use this in Madi Mudari, whatever you want to use it, brothers and sisters. Remember, you can make a Mudari after the verb and use it. It's okay. Inshallah, you will try during the weekend. Ajaba. Ajabani. You will translate. I'm saying a sentence. Ajabani baituka. I like your house. That's what it is. Your house appealed to me. Ajabani baituka. Got the idea? This is how you will use it. Okay. And if I like your car, then what will I say? Ajabatni sayaratuka. Are you with me? Very good. Athna alayhi is to praise somebody. Musabun. Ana musabun bi dhukam. Dhukam. I have zukam. Cold. Are you with me? Brother, masharik kul ardi wa magharibiha. So you can read the book, read the sentences carefully, and inshallah you will be able to come up with the answers. Asbaha. Asbaha hamidun maridan. Make simple sentence. Make it muannas. Asbahat aminatu. Asbahat aminatu maridatan. Maridatan. Inshallah. You'll. Well, love. What is the meaning of love? Even if. La tashtari. La tashtari. Hazi sayara. Do not buy this car. Walau ajabat ka launuha wa shakluha. Okay? Fa innaha kadimatun. So you make your sentence, brother. What will happen if you will make an effort? Do you realize what will happen? You will become strong. Your mind will start to compose sentences. You will become strong. And even if you make mistake, don't worry. Make an effort, brothers and sisters. Okay? Hunayhatan. What is hunayhatan? Waqtun qasirun. What is hunayhatan? Waqtun qasirun. Short while. Waqtun qasirun. Write down. What is the meaning of hunayhatan? Waqtun qasirun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Or you can say, we already studied one word, lahzatun. Lahza. Moment. Okay, brother? Awshaka. About to. Inshallah, you will make a sentence. And ma nakira. Ma nakira. Attama. Mubahama. So, this is very easy. Atini kitaban ma. Okay. Raituhu fi makanin ma. Karatu hadal khabar fi sahifin ma. I read. But remember, ma is indefinite. The manut has to be indefinite. Otherwise, it will be incorrect. Inshallah. Brother and sister, let us have a break. A short break. We got to proceed. We got to proceed and start the new lesson. Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. We'll start now a new lesson. First, Dr. Sahib taught us Form 2. Then instead of Form 3, he jumped to Form 4. Form 2 and then Form 4. Why? There's a reason. And that reason is explained in lesson number 18. What is so special between Form 2 and Form 4? We're going to learn, inshallah. Very interesting lesson. Keep everything, your highlighters, your pencils ready, brothers and sisters. I have put here a few extra things for you to look at it, brothers and sisters. We also discussed Maf'ulun Bihi in book 2, lesson number 5. Okay, and I always quote, that verb is an action, and then you need a doer of the action, which is fa'il. And when that action is received by somebody, that is your Maf'ulun Bihi. Okay, now there are certain verbs in which if you do not use Maf'ulun Bihi, then sometimes the sense does not come. Okay, so it becomes important to quote Maf'ulun Bihi. Okay, brothers and sisters. And I also told you whether the verb needs Maf'ulun Bihi or not. You should ask 2 questions. Remember? What are those 2 questions? What and whom. Okay? Not how, brother. You will ask the questions what and whom. These are the 2 questions you will ask. What and whom. Okay. In this lesson we learned the following. Verbs are either transitive or intransitive. In other words, brothers and sisters, this lesson emphasizes, and introduces to you in a greater detail the concept of transitive verb and intransitive verb. Okay. A transitive verb is called in Arabic al-fi'l muta'addi. Muta'addi. What is this muta'addi? Look at it. Ism fa'il. From where? Ta'adda. What is it? Ta'adda. Okay. See, adda, form 2, form 5. You just added ta and became ta'adda. And what will be the mudariya? Yata? No, brother. In this there are no kasras. Form 5 and 6, no kasra. Except when you make ism fa'il. Okay. Now, see, it is naqis. What is your ism fa'il? Muta'addiyun. Okay? And then it becomes muta'addin. And then it becomes al-muta'addi. Got the idea? What is the meaning of ta'adda? To go beyond. To extend beyond. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, a transitive verb, brothers and sisters, needs a subject. But I would rather say every verb needs a subject. You cannot have a verb and not have a subject. If there is an action, there has to be a doer of action. If action takes place without a doer, then it is a miracle. Only Allah can do it. Okay? But for action to take place, somebody has to be the doer of the action, and that is your subject. Okay, brothers and sisters? I always joke, and I cannot help but joke. Okay, brothers and sisters? What is that? There's a special relation between fi'l and fa'il. I have heard that thing. Okay? Maybe you haven't. When I put my ear to the fi'l, I hear the fi'l is saying to the fa'il. What is fi'l is saying to the fa'il? Akele na jana, hame chhod kar tum, tumhare bina hum bala kya jiyenge. Now when you go to the fa'il and put your ear, you will hear the same thing. The fa'il is telling to the verb. What is the fa'il telling to the verb? Akele na jana, hame chhod kar tum, tumhare bina hum bala kya jiyenge. So say, Maimuna, the translation is this. Because some of you do not understand. The fi'l is telling the fa'il, and fa'il is telling the do not go alone, do not leave me. How can I live without you? You have to be with me in order for me to live. The fi'l tells to the fa'il, and what does the fa'il say? The same thing to the fi'l. Do not leave me alone and go away. I cannot live without you. Okay. Okay. But those who are familiar with Urdu language, and they must have heard this song many, many times, Anyway, brother, so fa'il has to be there. Okay? And sometimes, brothers and sisters, fi'il and fa'il, they live happily. They don't need anything. They don't need anybody. But sometimes that fi'il and fa'il need maf'ulun bihi. They need it, okay? So here we are going to learn, brother. A transitive verb needs a subject which does the action, and an object which is affected by the action. And I say in my own simple way, object is the receiver of the action. Okay? Fine. Qatal al-jundiyu al-jasusa. Okay? The soldier killed the spy. Here the soldier did the killing. So the word al-jundiyu is the fa'il, and the one affected by the killing is the spy. So brother and sisters, again I explain you in my own simple way that the jundiyu was the doer of the action, and the spy was the receiver of the action. Okay? And the killing was the action. Okay? So the word al-jasus is the maf'ulun bihi, the object. Okay. Here is another example. Bana Ibrahimu. Okay. Brother, put a bracket, alayhi salam, because that has got nothing to do with the sentence. Okay. Bana Ibrahimu al-Kaabata. So who is Ibrahim? It's the doer of the action. And what is Kaaba? That's the receiver of the action. And what is the action? Bana, to build. So Ibrahim built Kaaba. Ibrahim alayhi salam built the Kaaba. So Kaaba is your, maf'ulun bihi. And intransitive verb, brother. What is the Arabic of intransitive verb? Al-fi'lul lazim. Needs only a subject which does the action. Okay? Its action is confined to the subject and does not affect others. Farih al-mudarrisu. What is the translation? Brother, teacher was happy? So am I. I am very happy. Everybody is happy. We don't need anybody else. Are you with me? We don't need anybody else. We don't need maf'ulun bihi, For example, if you say, jalastu, I sat. Brother, you sat, you are happy, I'm happy too, Everything is fine. We don't need anybody else. Are you with me? So these are the verbs in which there is no need for an object, because the action does not go beyond the fi'l and fa'il. they are together in the sentence and it gives us a complete meaning. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Another sentence. Kharaja tullabu. The students went out. Khalas, brother. They went out. Everything is fine. Okay? The subject of certain verbs. Now, this is something you must highlight. You must highlight the whole thing, brother. And we are not paying too much attention to its detail now, but later on, when you study even further in your Arabic language, you will come across this, brothers and sisters. There are certain verbs, brothers and sisters. The subject of certain verbs affect others, but not directly. They do this with the help of preposition. Huh? The most common example, brother, you need a preposition. Okay. Now, usually, brothers and sisters, when you have an object, it is a direct object. Qara'tu al-Qur'ana. Al-Qur'ana. Direct object. Okay. But sometimes you will not get a direct object. Harf char has to come. Okay. The most common example. Amantu. You cannot say Amantu Allah. No. Amantu billahi. So what is billahi? Jar majrur. But fi mahalli nasbin. Mafulun bihi. This is what we are going to learn in this lesson. So it's very important and a beautiful lesson. That is why, amana billahi. So then there will be some verbs in which there won't be a direct mafulun bihi, but it will have indirect. And same thing is in English. Direct object and indirect object. Okay. I looked at him. So brother, I looked. And at has to come. Okay. We believe in God. Okay. This happens in Arabic also. Okay. Ghadib al-mudarrisu. The teacher became angry. On whom? But then Allah has to come. So we did not get a direct mafulun bihi, but we got a mafulun bihi by means of preposition. Okay, fine. Here is another verb which is intransitive. Zahabtu ilal mustashfa. But when you say Zahabtu bil marid, then it means I took the patient to the hospital. Now here Zahab became transitive by means of harf. Nazartu ilal jabli. I looked at the mountain. So nazartu is a transitive, but with the help of harf. فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ سُنَّتِي فَلَيْسَ مِنِّي. Whoever dislikes my way is not of me. Brothers and sisters. So, I want you to look at the bottom of the sentence, brother. Raghiba fi. Raghiba, you must always use fi or an. When you say Raghiba fi means, at the end of the page, at the bottom of the page, please look at the bottom of the page. Raghiba fi shay means you like something. Raghiba fi Brother Hassan means you like it. And Raghiba an, you dislike it. So here, harf jar change the meaning. Fi like it and dislike it. So that is why the hadith is, فَمَنْ رَغِبَ عَنْ sunnati, whosoever dislikes my way. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Here is another sentence we studied in lesson number 3, I think. Uridu an attaliya ala. Ittala. What form is this? Form 8. Ittala. What is the root? Tala'a. Tala'a. I want to look at the syllabus of your school. Uridu an attaliya ala manhaj madrasatika. Your school. I want to see the syllabus of, I want to look into the syllabus of your school. I want to look into the syllabus of your school. La arghabu fi. La arghabu fi, I like. La arghabu fi, I don't like. Safar. I don't like to travel. Hadha al-usbu'a. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So, raghiba fi and raghiba an. You will inshallah keep that in your mind. The object of such a verb is called al-maf'ulu ghayru sarihin. What is the meaning of sarihun? Direct, clear cut, explicit. It is majroor because of the preposition. But it is in the place of nasab. Fi mahalli nasbin. Please highlight this. The object of such word is called. The whole paragraph is extremely important for you to revise and understand, inshallah. How to make an intransitive verb transitive. We say in English, rise and raise your hand. Rise is intransitive, and by changing the pattern of the verb, we get raise, which is transitive. But this kind of a change is very rare in English. What is it, brothers and sisters? Very rare in English. In Arabic, it is very common. An intransitive verb can be made transitive by changing it to bab fa'ala. Are you with me? So this is the characteristics of form 2. It will make an intransitive verb into transitive. Okay. Nazala. What is the meaning of nazala? He got down. Now change into nazala. He brought someone down. Okay, then we will need mafulun bihi. Okay. Nazaltu min as-sayara. What is the meaning of this? I got down from the car. Thumma, and then nazaltu tifla. Then I took down the child. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So nazala is intransitive. You bring it in form 2, it becomes transitive. This process of changing an intransitive verb into transitive verb by doubling the second radical is called, I wrote it down. What is this called? Tada'if. What is tada'if, brothers and sisters? What is that tada'if? It is masdar. What is it, brother? Taf'ilun. And what is the verb? Da'afa. Da'afa. Are you with me? Da'afa. And I'm writing something else. What did I write? Muda'afun. So what is muda'afun? Ism maf'ul. Something that has been doubled. Can you tell me? Have you studied this word somewhere? Mudaf. Mudaf. What happens in fi'al mudaf? Ain and lam are identical. We get the second radical and the third radical same. Are you with me? So mudaf is a ism maf'ul from the afa, which means to double. Okay? So then we have two letters which are same in verb mudaf, like hajja, shakka, radda, adda. Okay? They are called mudaf, and it is the ism maf'ul from the afa. Inshallah, keep that in mind. Okay, next, brothers and sisters. Bab af'ala. Jalasa, he sat. Ajlasa, you make someone sit. He seated him. Okay? Jalastu fi saffil awwali. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Jalastu fi saffil awwali. Wa ajlastu at-tifla bijanibi. And I made a child sit next to me. And I seated the child by my side. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? This you will always remember. This Hamza, brother and sister, has a name. Which Hamza I'm talking about? Which Hamza I'm talking about? Hamzatul Qata, which we bring in the form 4. It has a name. What is its name? Okay? Because this is what changed the verb from being intransitive to transitive. Are you with me? Inshallah. Now, certain verbs can be changed to both these abwab. Certain verbs can be changed to both of these abwabs. Nazala, nazzala, and anzala. Tabarakalladhi nazzala al-furqana ala abdihi liyakuna lil-alamina nazira. See, Tabarakalladhi nazzala. Are you with me? And what is that surah of Laylatul Qadr? Inna anzalnahu. Anzalnahu. Same. The meaning is same. Allah brought down. In one verse it is nazzala, and in other word is anzala. Got the idea? Most verbs can be changed to either of these. One must learn this from books and dictionaries. Do not attempt yourself. You have to check the dictionaries. So dictionary is our great source of information, brother. For Arabic verbs, we must have the dictionary nearby. If a transitive verb is transferred to any of these two abwabs, it becomes doubly transitive. So when there is an intransitive verb, you bring into these two verbs, it becomes transitive. But what happens if the verb is already transitive? Then it will become double transitive. Got the idea? We remember that also, brother. Here is example. And it takes two objects. Darastu Lughat al-Arabiya. Translation, brother? I studied Arabic. Fine. So here Arabic is your mafulun bihi. Here the verb darasa has one object, al-lughata. Now you say, darastuka. I taught you. Darastuka. Darasa means to teach. Darasa is to study. Darastuka lughat al-Arabiya. I taught you Arabic language. Okay. So here ka and logata are two mafulun bihi. Another example. Another example, brothers and sisters. Samiyal mudarrisu Quran. The teacher heard the Quran. Now, Samiya is already transitive. You bring this in form 4. What happens? Asma. What is the meaning of asma? You make someone listen. You make someone listen. Asma'atullabul mudarrisah. Al-Qur'ana. So, al-mudarrisa, mafulun bihi number 1. Al-Qur'ana, mafulun bihi number 2. What is the meaning of it? Okay, what will be the literal meaning of it? The students made the teacher hear the Quran. Or you can say, the students read the Quran to the teacher. Literally, the students made the teacher listen to the Quran. Okay. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is where I stop. Because Ara, Yuri, we have done so many times. I don't know how many times we have done it in the past. But if you want, I will do it one more time. In the main lesson, we will do it again. There are beautiful verses from the Quran in these verbs. And we are going to study it, inshallah. The rest, inshallah, I will do it. Now, one more thing I must point out quickly to you, brothers and sisters. Page 78. Number 6. We are talking about key. Key of book 3. Page 78. Wallahi. By Allah is an oath. Okay? Now we know that this waw is a vowel kasam. And it is also a preposition. So it will make the noun majroor. Do not get it confused with vowel atf. Read the bottom of the page later on, inshallah. In Arabic, it is called al-qasam. And the statement that follows the qasam is called jawabu qasam. If the jawabu qasam commences with madi, remember, highlight this and remember this. If the jawabu qasam commences with a madi and it is affirmative, means there is no negation in it. It should take emphatic laqad. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, brothers and sisters, la is for the jawabu qasam, to emphasize. And qad, as we know already, it is harfu tahqiq. So, laqad has to come. And this you will see in the Quran all the time. Brother coming. Wallahi laqad farihtu kathiran. By Allah, I was greatly delighted. Brother and sister, kathiran here is mafulun mutlaq. Farhan kathiran. Just for your information, okay. We will do it later on, inshallah. If, however, the verb is madi, but negative, it does not take the emphatic particle. Wallahi ma raytuhu. Got the idea? Inshallah you'll remember. And when I explain you in the main lesson, we will bring some more Quranic verse, inshallah. The verb amsa is the sister of kana. Are you with me? What is amsa? Is the sister of kana. It means he became in the evening. Just like asbaha, he became in the morning. This is in the evening. Amsa al-jawu latifan. The weather became fine in the evening. Here, jawu is its ism and latifan is its khabar. See asbaha in lesson 17. It is very easy to conjugate asbaha, yusbihu. But sometimes you will need an extra effort to conjugate amsa. Are you with me? Do you want to try amsa? Let's conjugate. Amsa, amsaya, amsa. MashaAllah, now you are very strong. Amsa. And then amsat. And then amsata. And then amsayna, amsayta, amsaytuma, amsay. You know. Tatuma, tum, tituma, tunna, tuna. Fine. Now, little more extra effort. What will be the mudariya? Yumsi. Amsa, 4 letters. Yumsi. Yumsi. Let us do it, brother. Let me write it down. So, when I write it down, your mind should look to the, Sister Manas, only looking at the base form. What did I say? Amsa. You only look to the base form and conjugate. And when you say yumsi, you will only look to the base form and use your mind and do it. Okay, brother and sister. Yumsi. Yumsiyani. Now. Yumsuna. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. See, immediately you can figure it out. And I'm so delighted with your answers. You know why? To me, it seems it comes to you naturally now. As if you knew this from your childhood. Okay. Yumsi, yumsiyani, yumsuna. Tumsi, tumsiyani, yumsina. Yumsina. Again, anta, tumsi, tumsiyani, tumsuna, tumsina, tumsiyani, tumsina. Again. And then umsi. And then numsi. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. So, this is sister of kana. So it will have ism and khabar, inshallah. Let us go to the main lesson now, brothers and sisters. Adarfu Thamina Ashara. Lesson number 18. Amsa, in Arabic you can say, Dakhala fil masa. What will you say? Dakhala fil masa. You will write it, inshallah. Dakhala fil masa. He entered the evening. Amsa means, brother, Dakhala fil masa. Mudarris, kaifa amsaytum ya ikhwan. Actually it is, how are you in the evening? How's your evening? How are you in the evening? Amsayna bi khair. We entered the evening. Fine, Alhamdulillah. Now the teacher is asking, Lima. What is he asking? Lima akhrajta. What is the meaning of akhrajta? What verb is this? Form 4. Akhraja. Lima akhrajta sabura. Ya Usama. Translation? Why did you take out the blackboard? Adkhilha. What is this adkhil here? Form 4. Okay. No, you got to write down form 4 and form 2. And understand everything now. Madi, Mudari, Amar, everything that comes, you will make a note of it. With your pencil or highlighter. Adkhilha bisura. Translation, brother? Bring it in quickly. Quickly. Akhrajtuha. I took it out. Akhrajtuha li unazzifaha. Nazzafa yunazzifu. What is the meaning of nazzafa? To clean. Nazzafa yunazzifu. Nazzafa means to clean. Okay. Li unazzifaha. I took it out to clean it. Unazzifa is mansub. Why? This is lamu ta'lil. There is a unhidden there. Huh? Okay. Sa udkhiluha. I will bring it in. Sa udkhiluha. What is udkhilu? Form 4. Adkhala yudkhilu. Huh? Ba'da tanzifiha. What is tanzifi? Mastar. From where? Nazafa. 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 Yunazzifu. Now, brothers and sisters, each sentence has got verbs. Form 2, form 4. So watch for it. Huh? Al-Mudaris. Ayyuhal ikhwatu, O brothers, uhanniukum bin najahikumul bahiri. Translation, brother? I congratulate you on your brilliant success. Bahir, Bahirun means brilliant, splendid, excellent. Najah is Najaha, master, success. Fil imtihanil nisfiyi, in your middle examination. Nisf, interim examination. Wallahi laqad farihatu kathiran. By God, I became very happy. Bihadihil natijati allati balagat nisbatuha. What is the nisbatu? Percentage. Percentage. Nisbatuha, it is 97%. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Balagat nisbatuha. That percentage was, it reached 97%. Okay, brothers and sisters, look at this carefully. Balagat, where is the file? Nisbatu. You watch? You got to watch. Nisbatu. That is your file. Mudah, mudafilihi. Okay. Now, is it very clear, brothers and sisters? We'll read one more time. Ayyuhal ikhwatu, O brothers, uhanniukum, I congratulate you all, bi najahikum, on your success, bi najahikumul bahir, on your excellent success, fil imtihanil nisfi, in your midterm examination. In your midterm examination. Wallahi laqad farihatu kathiran bihadhil natijata. By God, I became very happy with this result, which balagat nisbatuha 97. Are you with me? It means the percentage was 97. The percentage of the result was 97. Ukasha. Now this is the name of a brother. It ends with ta marbuta, but it is a masculine name. Ukasha. Farrahaka. Farrahaka. Form 2. Farrahakallahu daiman ya ustad. This is a very beautiful dua. What is the meaning of it? May Allah keep you happy always. Always happy. So, brother, fariha. Are you with me? Fariha. What is fariha? Intransitive. He became happy. Farraha. You make someone happy. May Allah make you happy all the time. So again, from fariha, you brought this into form 2 and it became transitive. Do you have mafulun bihi farraha? Ka. Allah is the file. Allah is the file. Fine, brothers and sisters. Kathiran, brothers and sisters, is your mafulun mutlaq. Laqad farihtu, lakad farihtu kathiran. Kathiran is farhan kathiran. That was your maf'ulun mutlaq. Okay. Okay, brothers and sisters, I think we'll stop here. Because it's a very big lesson. We might take 2 sessions, but we'll do it slowly. This is a great revision for you, for Form 2 and for Form 4. And plus you will learn in this so many other beautiful things. So many other beautiful things, inshallah, which will be so very useful to us when we study Quran, inshallah. Okay. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Allahumma a'in ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatika. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم.